Next gentleman who was very, very funny. He comes all the way from Boston. Do not hold that against him. He is very, very funny. Please welcome Mr. Pete Roca.
Hey, everybody having fun?
Yeah!
I'll make sure I put a stop to that. As Eric said, I am from Massachusetts, where we recently elected a new senator, Scott Brown, or as I like to call him, Senator Centerfold.
I love him.
The new pin-up boy for the Republican Party. So, hey, John McCain, watch out, there's a new stud muffin in the Senate.
Oh, John McCain is never a stud muffin.
A couple of announcements right at the start here. First of all, if anyone's looking for a new job, there is an opening at SeaWorld for a...
trainer.
What, too soon? It's for the killer whale trainer. Just thought I'd pass that along. The other thing you should know is if anyone here sneezes, I won't say God bless you. Everybody else might, probably will. But I don't believe in God, so a number of years ago I decided I was going to stop saying God bless you when somebody around me sneezed, because it just seemed hypocritical to do so. Well, as luck would have it, I once shared an office with a woman who was prone to fits of sneezing. And hers weren't the quiet, mousy, squeaky kind of sneezes. These were loud, open mouth, wet sneezes that really make a statement and are hard to ignore. But ignore them I did. And I started to feel bad about it. But how do you acknowledge someone's sneeze without saying God bless you? There's Gesundheit, but it's too German. What else? Expel those demons, clear those sinuses.
Doesn't that feel good?
So I started to feel bad that I wasn't acknowledging them in some way, and I thought, well, maybe I should, back down from my principles. And I talked to a couple of friends, and they said, yeah, just say God bless you or bless you, with the understanding that you don't really mean it. It doesn't have any religious significance for you. But I still couldn't do it. And I thought, well, how odd would it be if after months of her sneezing and me not saying anything, one day I just blurted out, God bless you. She might think I had some kind of religious transformation. So one day, finally, after she had one of these sneezing fits, I looked over at her, she looked at me, our eyes met. I thought I saw a glimmer of hope in her eye. And then I said, do you have allergies? You should know that I'm a very patient and tolerant person. Some would say I'm an angel. But there are people who annoy me, so I wanted to share some of these with you tonight. Taylor Swift. Very talented young lady, but she has to stop acting shocked every time she wins an award. Because she wins every award. And she always does the same thing. They call out her name and she does this. And it's time to stop acting shocked. Facebook freaks. Any Facebook freaks here tonight? You know who they are. Facebook freaks. These are the people that update their Facebook page about 37 times a day. It's scintillating information like, I just had a bowel movement and now I'm headed out to dinner with Biff and Buffy. Or, I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm kind of tired today. Really? I mean, do we really need to know this? I mean, these people don't have any editing function. Whatever happened to inner thoughts, private thoughts?
I agree.
Who else? Larry King. Now, I'm guessing that Larry King is beyond retirement age. So,
I agree.
Larry King, who recently asked one of his panelists if they thought that President Kennedy's health care plan, that's right, President Kennedy's health care plan, should pass Congress. Time to retire, Larry. Also, someone else I would like to, for her to retire, although she's not that old, is Sarah Palin. Sarah is everywhere, and she really needs to go away. Sometimes when I see her in front of an audience and she's acting all feisty and folksy and trying to charm the audience into thinking that she's not an evil idiot. I think she must be the love child of Betty White and Dick Cheney. I think that must be where she came from. By the way, I bought Sarah Palin's new book. You didn't know she had a new book, did you? Well, she does, and I bought it, but I've already ruined it. I was in a hurry and I colored outside the lines. We still having fun? I don't think you're nearly drunk enough. I'm getting older, which is better than the alternative. Next year I'll be 50, and even though 50 is the new 40, whatever the fuck that means, it still seems like an awfully big number to me. And you know, things change as you get older, even things like deja vu. Now the other day I was in the shower, soaping myself up. I'll let that image linger for a minute. And I had this, thank you very much, my mother. And I had this strong sense of deja vu, like, I've done this before. Well, I mean, of course I've done it before. I've taken a shower every day. You know, I try to keep up with popular music. I did mention Taylor Swift. I think you were probably impressed with that. But about a year ago, I was listening to the radio, and the DJ announced a new song by Fergie. And I thought, Fergie? Prince Andrew's ex-wife? From the Weight Watchers commercials? Wow. She's done really well. Damn fine singer, too. Oh, I have a joke about procrastination. I'll tell that later. All right, this is a multimedia show here, so have you ever been in the car and you wish you could communicate with the drivers of other cars, other than the usual hand gestures? You're pretty limited as to how you can communicate with other drivers. So I've come up with these signs that we can keep in our cars. They'll be for sale out in the lobby, $10 each. I think it's worth it. Okay. So you're driving along and you see somebody has a flat tire. Usually you point down and you get that panicked look on your face, but they don't know what the hell that means, right? So you could have this and say, your tire is flat. Obviously you want to continue driving and not take your eyes off the road. But
And those aren't
if you're feeling kind of mean and you see somebody with bad hair, how about your hair? Thank you. Usually we give a wave if somebody lets us in front of it. This says it loud and clear. When I see Hummer drivers, I use this one. OPEC. Uh-oh. OPEC said, thank you. I came across a rollover accident recently, so I used this one.
Upside down.
How about those texters, huh? So how about this one? Oh my God, shut the fuck up. And on the flip side, and this will come in handy.
I have that.
This one you'll probably use.
To my back.
And then lastly, anybody here drive a Toyota? I do. I drive a Toyota. I've been keeping this one in my car. You'll be great. Thank you very much.
Pete Roca, everybody. Were you guys like me when he held up the sign for the rollover? I was like, wait, it's upside down. Does he know?
Yeah.